We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Irving after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And a deep three from Harden. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep. 3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Harris trying to get free. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see it.
We all marvel at the offensive game of Harden, don't we? I mean, he's excellent at taking advantage of these in-between spots on the floor.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Irving with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Embiid. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Durant, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Timeout. And it's good for 2.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already, and we're only getting started.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, G.A., he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And that one's good. Thibault.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
Throws it up high, and stolen by Thibault. One-on-one fast break. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. On on defense, the 76ers. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Hill penetrating. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. On the wing, Brown. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Howard.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball. The 2000, we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here's Milton. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Harris. Here's Howard. He shoots again. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And it's sent back by Howard. The kick out to Brown. They get it back. From deep. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. 76ers on top. Up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
The 76ers leading. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Outside, KD fires it up and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Inside, here's Maxey. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence as these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Up top, Griffin. Shamet on the wing. The kick out to Irving. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
And Simmons slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
KD with the bucket. KD's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
I'm surprised Durant didn't get the call there with all that contact on the shot. But still a nice finish.
That's to Curry. Three-pointer. 76ers with the new shot clock. Embiid, no good. Charity stripe shot. Irving can't hit.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
Oh, a tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher, of course.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one from long range. Durant's got 13.
And the way Durant gets his shot off, so quick, so effortless.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
Harden, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Off with the layup. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. A good look from Harden. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's KD. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
No good from Howard. Nets trail by 3. Brown right side. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Howard. To the middle. Here's Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. The 3 from Harden. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Irving looking over the floor. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Here's Irving. And he lays it straight in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside for Griffin. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Harden sent a message to the D with the block, really showing his extraordinary...
Pass to Griffin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
The shot's good from Irving.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Curry. Out left to the wing. Over Harden. Harden with the defensive effort.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That's on Ben Simmons. The Nets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Pass to Korkmaz. The 76ers again can't hit it. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Shamet. No good. That would have tied it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Milton. Now here's Maxey. And it's blocked by Brown. And he gets it back. Kept alive. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Harden off the left rim and out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Harden comes to help. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Thibault with the ball. Started by Green. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
KD on the wing. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Durant's got 19 points.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
Green, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
To the inside. Brown. Here's Harden. It's off. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 76ers leading. And Irving comes to help. Here's Howard. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Outside Irving. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Howard. That shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
And the basket by Hill.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Kicks it out to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Green, no luck. And so Hill will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. The layup missed.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And that one is good. Durant's got 21.
It takes a lot to stop Durant when he's going at the rim. Any bump or knock isn't enough. He'll just fight his way through.
And they get it back. Down low. That evens the score.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead. A nice shot by Irving. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Jordan sends it back. Goes back up. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Brooklyn. Here's KD. Offensive rebound. Pass to Irving. Durant wide open. He fires. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Here's Simmons.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the video.
Oh, that was something else.
I love the show of confidence. Durant showing his greatness in key situations.
Embiid in the corner. Back to Simmons. A rebound by the Nets. To the inside. Outside for KD. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. KD's got 15 points in just the second half.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point. He keeps adding to the total. I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of game.
Inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Outside for Curry. Harris, right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious regarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Durant for 3. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving with a clean look. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. Remarkable, the poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
It's Harden with the drive. The kick out to Irving. Over Simmons. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. He'll be the Nets off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. And the jam by Harden.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, do your best, and you live with the results.
Simmons. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. To the middle. Green with the block.
Oh, look, blocking shots is one of Green's sneak attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
Harris, good.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
And finished off by KD.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball? And Simmons slams it in.
Physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness in plays like this.
Timeout called, the Nets. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And it's clear that